Hey everybody, I'm here to do another book tag. This one is the Time Capsule tag. It was created by Erin over at Matham Books. Look down there for all the fun links and stuff. And I was tagged by Renee or Nahomas too. And this is a really short and sweet tag, and I'm going to try to keep it as quick as possible. So the idea is you have to choose 5 different books to put in a time capsule. And the first book is a book to entertain these future people. Well, I had the hardest time with this whole tag because all of my books that I read for the purpose of entertainment. So I had a bajillion books I could put into this first category. And I ended up choosing Eon by Alison Goodman. This is really a duology, Eon and Iona, but since it's only one for each, I just chose the first one because this was one of my top books that I read last year, and I found the world and the story and everything just highly entertaining. And yeah. The next one is a book to evoke emotions, and I chose 1,000 Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini. This is by the author of The Kite Runner, which I feel is a little bit more well-known than this one. But even though they're both tearjerkers, this one was a little bit more so for me. Just an incredibly moving, emotional story, and very, very sad. Next is a book to enlighten, and I chose The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. And I feel that this book could be very enlightening to just see a true first-hand account of someone living through World War II and the Holocaust, and just to enlighten and show like how crazy and stupid all of that was. Like, here's what this young innocent girl thinks, and to enlighten these future people to never do anything like that again. The next is a book to teach the beauty of reading. And I feel like this is a really obvious answer, but it is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. And I only chose this one because it's the first one, and I couldn't pick the whole series, and I didn't want to leave these future people really confused by giving them, one of the later books in the series. So I chose the first one, and I feel like this is a book in a series that got so many young people, especially children, back into reading again when everybody was starting to get into electronics and crap and not reading as much. And this book showed kids already, and I believe that it will show people in the future, again, how wonderful it is to read. And the last book was kind of a cop-out. It is a book to explain our modern culture. And I don't really read many contemporary books, so none of the books I read would really explain our modern culture whatsoever. They were just, give the people opening this time capsule, confused ideas. So I copped out on this one, and I chose the most recent contemporary book that I read, which was Paper Towns by John Green. Even though this is really a specific kind of modern culture, like teenage nerd culture, but at least it's kind of more of a true, actual modern American thing, and not from some other country or from some other time period or from some fantasy world. So that's the best I got. And that was a really quick tag. I tag everybody else who hasn't done this yet. See you guys later.